Hey family, how are you? Look at me looking rough and tough and all that stuff. I literally was just like cleaning, cooking. I was just doing a lot for you guys. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I suggest you go follow me on Instagram. Here's my Instagram right here. I'll put it on the screen for you to head over there and follow me. One thing about me, I'm active on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I don't know if you follow the same let me just tell y'all from experience. This is why I'm telling y'all. I don't follow the same people intentionally on different platforms because I feel like you're putting too much pressure on me. Like, I'm seeing the same picture, the same content over and over and over again. It's like, damn, I gotta like it again and again and again. So I try to give you different content on each platform, right? Yeah, I'm trying. So there was this segment that we were supposed to do a while ago, but we just got caught up in other things. So I said, there's like 1 week left, right? Isn't it like 1 or 2 weeks left for the month of August? Let's do it, right, friend? So I had like messy Mondays, twisted Tuesdays, wild out Wednesdays, like just different days, different things. So I said, I'm gonna just gun it. I'm gonna just go for it. So we was doing messy Mondays. I put up a question tab over on Instagram. You asked me the most messiest question you can think of, and I'll come over on YouTube and I'll answer it for you in video form. Y'all see me just now going off on Instagram, right? Now, let me just tell you why. Like I said over on Instagram, I am that girl. You can ask me anything you want to ask me. Nothing is off limits. You can ask me and I'll answer you. There's one thing to ask somebody something, and there's another thing to be disrespectful. Right. You feel me? Because that's just like you telling somebody like they breath stink. It's like, damn, your breath stink. That's offensive. That's disrespectful. Versus you saying, here, since you need a mint, girl, I'll be needing a mint too sometimes. You feel me? Like, it's just all about how you go about things. Now, the screenshot that I posted on Instagram, she could have asked me that in a different way. That was not only homophobic, it was very disrespectful. And I had to go off for a little minute. Just to not, y'all know I'm not disrespectful. I'm not that type of person. But I will read you in the most professional way possible. I will never stoop to your level of disrespect. Anyway, now that we got that handle over on Instagram, there was a question that someone asked me, and I'm going to answer it speaking from a place of experience. What is your views on a baby mother and stepmother relationship? Honey, I feel like you made that just for me. I've been through it all. And y'all know I have multiple baby daddies, unfortunately. I've been in a bad space, sadly to say, with all of my kids' significant others. The two that I was in a really bad space with before, we are in a good space, actually. And I think it's all about growth, understanding, most importantly, respect and boundaries. Okay? I think this comes with growth, a lot of growth. And there's a lot of things I see in friends and family and people that I'm close to, and I just shut my mouth and I don't intervene. And I know with time and with growth, they'll be at a better space. It's the young space where you feel like, don't let that bitch around my kids. I don't give up. I don't know. And it's just like, I feel like that's the space of still holding on to something, because it don't matter who's around your kids. Once you hand that baby over to its other parent, the other parent is now in charge of that child's safety. Who comes in that child's presence? How is that child going to be handled? It's their job to do everything you would do as if that child was in your care. You cannot tell anyone how to parent, and you damn sure can't, yeah, I'm saying it, you can't tell that other parent who to have around your child. A lot of women just sat there, cringed up their face and said, no, because I said Shanae cannot come around my son. Shanae cannot come around my son. And if you take her around my son, you won't see my son. How are you that controlling? And I know you're going to hate this one too. I don't care what she did to you. Respect is always due. Feel me? Respect is always due. But that has nothing to do with that child and that father, or that child and that other mother. Hence, example, I'm going to make it so you can better understand it. You and Shaniqua argue all the time. Shaniqua is your baby daddy girlfriend. Y'all always arguing all the time. always going back and forth. And you feel like she doesn't respect you. She does not respect me, therefore you cannot take my son around her. Now you know that this is his wife, or this is his fiance, or this is the girl he lives with. How in the heck can he get his child? How can he get his child when he lives with that person? You're to say, I don't care what you do, how you do it, you better figure it out, but my baby is not coming around her. Let me tell you something. If homegirl ain't never say, I'ma kill your kid, I'ma hurt your kid, when that kid come, I'ma whoop his ass, she may have told you, I'ma beat your ass. But she never said or did anything harmful towards that baby. Going forward, because y'all cannot respect each other, you two should never be in communication. This is where the man jumps in at, or the woman, however you want to put it. It is their job to make sure, because you two cannot respect each other, you two don't need to be in contact with each other. There's no reason for y'all to ever be communicating, because the moment you go to her to say, you better not do this to little Ray Ray, you better not this, and why my son got this mark on his face, why my son closing, that was the point where you cross your boundaries. I know you hate to hear it, friend, and I come out of a space of love. You've overstepped your boundaries. You take that up with that man, not that woman. You hear me? She don't owe you a goddamn thing. What she owe you is respect, because that's just how easy co-parenting can go. She owe you that, but that's not even like a given. That's something that's earned between the both of you, because you can't disrespect her and expect her to respect you, and vice versa. So that's something that has to be given between you both. But when it comes to everything else, and that child interaction with his father should never be based on a third party. Let me tell you something. If you're in any situation right now and it's between you and that woman, I want you to stop for a second. I want you to listen, you could lie to me all you want to, but keep it real with yourself. Stop for a second and say, why don't me and her get along? Or why can't me and her respect each other? What is the problem between me and this other lady? 9 times out of 10, I bet you your answer was that nigga. It's either he's still flirting with you, you still sleeping with him, he's still giving you hope, or you still have hope, or maybe he's not doing anything with you, but you're harboring onto these feelings that maybe you're still in love with him, maybe you still want him, maybe you still like him, maybe you genuinely don't want to see him with nobody else. But throughout all those situations, is you thinking with your emotions and not your intelligence. At some point, you have to grow. And you have to become an adult and say, you know what? Despite me and your differences, whatever it could be, because it can't be no bigger than a man. Unless she's just blatantly, flat out, crazy, disrespectful. And why would somebody want to be with a person like that? Because why would you just be disrespectful? Nobody's just going to disrespect you. And if somebody is just disrespecting you, like they just have this disrespectful, nasty demeanor, and you did absolutely nothing to them, yet and still that's not a reason for you to put that child in between. You know what? I'm going to get court visitations. I'm going to get this set up, that set up. Going forward, I would ask and I will inform you, I've never did nothing to your significant other. But she is very disrespectful and very rude. And if she's genuinely this person, I know he's aware of it as well. Keep her away from me. And I wish to never have communication with her. It's just that simple. Yet that child still doesn't be put in the middle. So if you're in a situation that I have been in plenty times before, where it just ain't cutting it, like me and her is never seeing eye to eye, guess what? We have no dealings. We have no communication. There's no reason. What reason would it ever be for me and you to tell me? I bet you if you go in the comment section right now below and leave any situation you could think of in your head, I bet you it's a situation to where take that up with him. It's their house, take it up with him. My baby said that she put her hands up with me, take it up with him. Because guess what? When you handed him over, it was his job to protect your child. And if that baby that hurt, you better call the police. And I'm not arguing with you. If you did something to harm my baby, you think I'm about to call you on the phone and say, bitch, you touched my baby. You harmed my love. You harmed my heart. You harmed my child. You think I'm going to fight you? Baby. Black eyes heal. I'm calling the police. I want you to sit in jail. I want you to lose your job. I want you to lose everything you just worked hard for. I want you to sit behind some bars where somebody's telling you when to eat, shit, piss, wake up, and go to sleep. And you gonna think about what you did to mine. I'm not fighting you because now we both in jail. Why am I suffering consequences? Because I hit you? No. Growth. It's all about growth. So I'm here to tell you, and I'm speaking from a place of experience. You're going to hit this growth spurt in life when you're going to stop thinking with your emotions, because when you dig deep inside in you, you don't like Shaniqua because you harboring some feelings towards that man. Whether he's leading you on or not is not the question. But you're thinking with them emotions and you allowing that to control and lead this situation. Once you hit your growth spurt and you done really let this nigga go, and you really over the situation, and you don't even look at that man in that light, you don't even think about this man. Like, he ain't even up. Sometimes you forget he your baby daddy. Nigga, I be telling my baby daddy, shh, don't tell nobody that. God damn it. Why you had to tell him? No, don't tell nobody that. I don't want them to know you my baby daddy. Like, you gonna hit this different growth spurt in life, and it's gonna be like, bitch, take this baby. Take this baby. Because at the end of the day, if something happens to my baby on your watch, whether it be you or Shaniqua, y'all gonna reap what you sow. Believe that. Because I'm going to war behind mine. You gonna be... The last thing your mama gonna hear from you is, please hold. Go ahead. You have a collect call from, because you're going to jail behind mine. Okay? Baby, don't allow nobody to drive you into a place that you don't need to be. You sit there, you reevaluate yourself, because you can't change nobody. You can only change you. So if you're in a situation right now where that baby ain't seen his daddy in some odd months because you and that girl beefing, first of all, you ain't hurting her. She don't give a good dad. She ain't got to be nobody's stepmama. She happy. Stop worried about her. Give that man that baby. He ain't no fool. He ain't no dummy. Let something happen to that baby if you want to. You and Shaniqua get to go hold hands and be happy on dates because me and her beefing while I can't even get a babysitter. I'll be damned. She gonna play stepmama right in front of your face. Huh. You think you hurting him? You not hurting him. He getting off easier. Girl, you gonna hit that growth, and I'm not mad at you. Don't think I'm attacking you. The space you in right now, you gonna grow from it. Trust me, you're gonna grow from it. Friend, I love you. I see you tomorrow. Happy Monday.